take you back down to KZN now, where the legal team of former President Jacob Zuma is objecting to virtual proceedings in his corruption trial. Yesterday, Zuma appeared virtually in court along with French arms company Thales. But the former president wants to make his representations in person, doesn't he? Siphamandla Goge, our senior reporter, following this for us at the Pietermartizburg High Court. And there has been some criticism now of the president wanting to appear in court, when in the past some critics are saying he didn't want to appear in court at all.
This time around, he says these virtual proceedings are unfair. They will not make him get a fair trial. He wants to exercise his constitutional right to be physically present in court. He may decide to give oral evidence during that application to have the state lead prosecutor pin it down or recusing himself. But he insists that he is ready and he wants to physically appear here. Hence, his legal team is asking for a postponement of about 3 weeks to have this matter sorted. Will Judge Pete adhere to that today? We will only find out after 10 a.m. this morning when he gives his judgment. He said yesterday he may or may not give the reasons, but at 10 o'clock he will hand down that judgment. Right now we are joined by Ayanda Shazi from Ayanda Shazi and Associates. She is a lawyer. Thank you very much for your time. What do you make of the former president's application to have these proceedings postponed because he wants to appear in person? What do you make of his application?
I think basically the legal team of the former president is basically trying to lay a foundation as to why they feel that the proceedings are currently unfair, because he's not physically present here. They gave a breakdown of the various sections, namely Section 35, which actually stipulates that an accused has a right to be present here at court, to be legally represented, and also to have a chance, which is 35I, to actually give evidence. And give oral evidence here in court. They also touched into Section 158 of the CPA and 159, where they raised certain exceptions whereby witnesses or the accused may not be present at court. But they highlighted the aspects of the fact that there needs to be consent from the accused to actually allow either witnesses or him not being present at court. 159 gives certain situations whereby the accused, by his own conduct, is not allowed to be present at court. But obviously in this case it doesn't apply, because we all know that he handed himself in and he was part of all the proceedings throughout. So the state now is saying that these allegations or applications are unfounded because it's another delaying tactic. They are simply saying, the state is simply saying that, you know what, these proceedings can proceed virtually. They never said anything about leading oral evidence here in court. They just basically want a decision to be made with regards to the special plea. And now the judge now needs to balance out both these arguments made by the state and the defense and come up with a judgment that's going to be suitable for everyone. Obviously, that judgment now, he needs to analyze whether what he gives out is not going to be appealable in the long run if he dismisses the application or not.
I wanted to ask, what are the prospects of success in this matter?
Oh, I don't want to put myself in a situation whereby I seem like I'm swaying in another direction, but I'm just going to basically lay out the law as it is, as you've asked me to give an opinion. It's either he can grant the application and say that, okay, I postpone the matter for 3 weeks, maybe, and then he reserves the reasons why he said that, or he can say that he's dismissing the application, and then maybe then it goes straight to the actual application that's before this court. And we don't know what Zuma's team is going to now do after that. Maybe they'll do another application now if it's dismissed. It's application after application as why we are here at the moment. We haven't even started the actual trial.
I was about to say that it simply means we are far from getting the first witness taken to the witness stand.
Yeah, now I would like to actually see how it will play out. I mean, if they're proposing 3 weeks, how do we know what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks? You know, because they're saying that, okay, let's just give them, let's give us at least 3 weeks so that we can consult with our clients, because they've raised that issue that they have been unable to actually consult with their clients. Actually, one of the representatives of Jacob Zuma actually asked for a 10-minute adjournment while the proceedings were actually happening, to actually illustrate to the court that, you know what, look guys, this is the type of situation that I have to deal with. I can't even consult my clients during the proceedings. I think that's why he threw that in, to just illustrate to the courts that this is a situation that we're in. If the matter proceeds, I'm still going to have a problem with getting proper instructions for my clients, hence the application.
Ayanda Shazi, thank you very much for your time. That's Ayanda Shazi from Ayanda Shazi and Associates. We will be keeping tabs leading up to 10 o'clock when Judge Piet Koen hands down that judgment.
All right, Siphamandla, for the moment, we're going to say thank you very much. Back to you later for this virtual trial of the former president, Jacob Zuma, and French arms company, Thales.